The camera opens on an urban rooftop. It is sunset and the city below is alive, a vast, pulsing blur of lights and noise, a sprawling machine made of millions of human parts, each moving towards its own rhythm. Here at the edge of this world stands Sol. He gazes upon the horizon, a lone figure silhouetted against the sky. In this moment, something profound begins to unfold. Sol is just a man, yet his eyes, reflecting the dance of neon lights and racing cars far below, suggest a deeper connection, a question yet unanswered. Sol speaks, though his voice remains silent to all but himself. I look at the city and I see a machine. I look at my hands and I see a tool. I am looking away from all of me to see a part of what I must fix in me. I am separate. I am alone. His words hang heavy in the air, a reflection of a universal struggle. In this modern world, despite the bustling crowds and constant connection, the feeling of isolation lingers like a shadow. The narrator's voice, rich and timeless, cuts through the scene. Man is trapped in the illusion of how he sees. He perceives to know while observing what he sees to perceive. But no amount of knowledge can give power to thee if you can't find it in he. We see Sol's eyes close, shutting out the cacophony of the city below. In the silence that follows, the vibrant sounds of car horns, chatter, and distant sirens vanish, replaced by a profound quiet. And in this quiet, an inner world begins to emerge. A luminous blue silhouette stands behind Sol, his shadow self, a manifestation of something more than the physical. The narrator continues, speaking to the heart of every viewer. When all you know isn't felt, then you don't know. The body stays dormant because it only bests what it sees. It accepts the limitations of the skin. The camera lingers on Sol as the breeze gently grazes his face. What once might have seemed merely the weather now becomes a part of him, a message delivered not through sight but through feeling. But when you enter the light of the shadow, the soul, the body's perception falls away. You begin to feel all outside within. The breeze passing your face isn't the weather. It is a placement of reasoning. A single drop of rain is a message felt on a deeper level. Sol's lips softly part, forming words that feel more like an invocation than a statement. The universe is not around me, it is in me. And as the shadow self merges with him, an extraordinary transformation takes place. The rooftop radiates with a blue light that pulses to the beat of Sol's heart. The world around him becomes a living web of interconnected light, and Sol is its center. This is the climax of his journey, but it is more than a personal revelation, it is a universal awakening. You have faced the storm, and now the storm walks in support of you. You have gained universal respect for facing the truth of dark and light embodied by the Creator. You sit in one place, yet you be in all. Sol's eyes open, but he no longer sees the city as mere structure and noise. His smile tells of a deeper understanding. He breathes the atmosphere, not just inhabiting space, but feeling its essence, becoming one with the very fiber of existence. I am the delivery of the truth of reality. And for a moment, time itself seems to pause, bathing the scene in a warm, ethereal glow. The cityscape, once just a tapestry of buildings and lights, now feels alive, a part of him as much as he is part of it. It pulses and flows, a testament to the connection that binds all living things. The narrator's voice fades into the ambient symphony of this urban symphony. The seeing eye is limited, a perspective colored by personal fears and limited dreams. But the feeling heart, this intuitive beating organ, knows truths that lie beyond the reach of a single lifetime. It whispers of unity, of a belonging that transcends walls and space. The cosmos stretches not beyond one's grasp, but within their reach, and in every pulse, airy breath exchanged between creature and creator, lies the potential for profound realization. This is the awakening of the modern soul, a realization there are no boundaries, only the illusion of walls. In an age where technology serves as both a bridge and a barrier, this awakening asks each of us to shift from perceiving merely with sight to understanding with essence. Our smartphones, our connectivity, all tools point towards a path of deeper unity. The rooftops of cities everywhere are filled with souls, individuals yearning for connection in a network bigger than they can perceive with eyes alone. The challenge presented thus is not one of the eyes, but requires the strength of spirit. It is a call to every viewer to find stillness, to close their eyes, and to test the bounds of their own isolation versus the universe inherent within. to feel the world from the inside out, to cast aside the illusions of separation and accept a deeper truth. As Soul's journey closes with a final illuminating glance over the city, we find ourselves back in the present, asked one simple yet profound question: how will you awaken within your world? The image lingers, Soul, now part of everything and nothing all at once, looking out at a vibrant tapestry exposed as a living entity, showing us that enlightenment isn't a destination, but an evolutionary journey. The light of understanding doesn't end as credits roll. It flickers in the mind, daring each of us to seek out our own connections. As the scene fades, we are left with the enveloping warmth of the blue light merging all together, challenging us to ask, when will we awaken to the interconnected truths that already live within us? The cityscape serves not just as a backdrop, but as a powerful symbol of humanity's potential, an intricate weave of history, innovation, and aspiration, stretching infinitely into the future. As we pan over skylines that seem to touch the heavens, we recognize that human experience is a series of awakenings. Each moment of insight serves as a building block in the vast architecture of our shared existence. Experts in psychology suggest that this metaphor of awakening resonates deeply because it speaks to our fundamental longing to understand and belong. Studies have shown that individuals who pursue inner knowledge often find remarkable improvements not only in personal well-being, but also in their broader social environments. Such awakenings ripple outward, influencing communities and reshaping societies. Archaeologists might note how this phenomenon mirrors the rise and fall of ancient civilizations, which often perceived insights and enlightenment as gifts from the divine or the cosmos. This seamless blend of time and perspective compels us to draw from the past while imagining futures where inclusivity and consciousness guide progress. Sustainable urban planners today are prompted by these ideas to rethink how cities can reflect harmony and balance between human needs and the natural world. Our narrative arc leads us to the undeniable conclusion that our awakening can manifest in myriad forms: a technological breakthrough, a moment of serene understanding, or perhaps a shared global commitment to equity and sustainability, evidenced by unprecedented collaborative efforts seen in recent times. As the final frames draw near, we are invited to confront not just the possibility, but the inevitability of such moments. It is an ongoing call to action, urging everyone to inquire and contribute, to explore and inspire, ever mindful that each of us plays a pivotal role in the continuous, collective awakening of our world.